Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to speak about this latest drama going on between Davido and his baby mama Sophia, and Tiwa Savage is kind of in it as well. So if you don't know, Davido is a Nigerian popular musician. So Sophia is his the mother of his oldest child. He has about, I think, 4 baby mamas, right? 4 baby mamas. So she will be the mother of his oldest child. So this lady has always been coming out and she kind of make posts that are not direct, it's directly at him, but the information is not direct. Like she would just say things like bully and stuff like that. I made a video which I said that whatever it is, okay, I believe in go through the normal route. If you want to go through family, father to your family and his family, they talk to him and say, okay, provide for your child, that's one good channel. And then you can go to court if that doesn't work, or you can choose the court first. There are a lot of ways to make a man provide for his child, right? My thing is, he was not married to her. He doesn't owe her. I don't think she's saying she needs that. I don't even know if she's asking for an upkeep for herself. Some people have said that she's asking for an upkeep for herself. So I don't know about that. But you see, her child, his child, he has to provide for his child. Okay, that's that. And then so she's always made posts about things like that. But there's this other angle of people think that the lady is jealous of the Chioma, who is the one he ended up getting married to, and they think every drama she's bringing up drama because he's now married to Chioma, and that is possible because it's in human nature to get jealous if you still have feelings for somebody. Even sometimes when people have no feelings for anybody anymore, some people still end up getting jealous. There are people that have walked away from relationships, and then the person is in a new relationship, they become jealous. They can't even justify their jealousy. I don't know what it is, but it happens. But my thing is this: if you throw away your trash, no, this is not her case now, I'm just saying on a normal ground, if you throw away your trash, if you're a man, you walk away from a woman, or you're a woman, you walk away from a man. Once you're trash, you have thrown it out. Anybody is free to take it, right? Because it may be useful to somebody else, but to you, it's trash. Do you know what I mean? Okay, that aside. Now, then recently, the news went around that Tiwa Savage, another Nigerian singer, if you don't know them, Tiwa Savage is a Nigerian singer. She and Davido were friends, and then the baby mama was friends with her as well, and their children used to play together. But out of nowhere, Tiwa Savage's ex-husband made a post warning Davido that if you dare try this, that Davido is bullying his baby mama. I may do another video about that one, but I want to focus on the aspect of the child, right? Okay, now Tiwa Savage made the police report. If anything happens to me, cease and desist and all of those kind of things. If anything happens to me, Davido, blah blah, stuff like that. And then Sophia has done the same thing as well, saying official whatever to the police, to Davido. We all know that no matter what happens, Davido rarely, in a lot of these sagas, he doesn't speak. He doesn't speak publicly. I think it's their own PR way, to keep his brand pure of saga in their own way, whatever. But I want to, like I said, I want to make it about the children. There was some things that T-Bleeze or something like that. Sorry, I can't remember his name now. The ex-husband of Tiwa Savage. He made a series of posts in which he was addressing Davido and basically accused Davido of being he's rich and his child is suffering. He's not providing for his child. And there was something else he said about, there was the time he begged Sophia to allow Davido have access to the child and all of that. Let's talk about that. Now, if truly Davido is not providing for that child, in my opinion, Sophia is slacking. When I say she's slacking, you see, to provide for his child is not a choice. That is his responsibility. It's not a favor he's doing to anybody. No, she should take him to court. Sophia, as far as I know, is not from anyhow family, so she can afford to go to court. And I don't know any court of law that will not award maintenance for a girl that is about 8-year-old. So this girl has another 18 years before she become, an adult. When I say an adult, as in she's an adult by 18 by age, but she's not an adult yet. Do you know what I mean? But let's even say legally, it is his responsibility. This is what I'm saying about bringing out all these posts and talking around it rather than talking direct. If she has chosen not to do the family to family, you know, I've said it that Davido's father seems to be very involved in his grandchildren's lives. If her family decide to reach out to this man, Davido's father, and say, tell him to provide for his child, I don't know why I feel like that man will not say to Davido, make sure that your child is provided for. That is one. If she doesn't want to go through that route, she can go to the courts. If she doesn't then want to go to court and she wants to make it a social media dragging, let people drag him according to facts. Let them drag him according to what exactly is the story, what is going on. You understand? So instead of beating around the bush, come out clearly and say that this guy has not provided for this child, has not done this. So people will know, instead of people guessing what is going on. I'm just saying, because she has already, if she chooses to make it social media saga, because she has made it a bit, she'll bring out some posts that are indirect. You know what I mean? And people take the crumbs and run with it without knowing exactly what's going on. There are some of his fans today that if they know what it is exactly he's doing, they may not be fans. But at least they are doing it with facts rather than guessing. You understand? So that is on that side. But no man should get a free ride. That's how I feel about it. Once you have children, for a man to have 4 baby mamas, 4 baby mamas, first one mistake, second one, for example, I'm not saying it's mistake. Maybe it was not mistake, maybe it was planned. So I don't know. I'm just saying, even if first one was a mistake, second one a mistake, it can't be mistake how many times? If Sophia came out and said, I went to court and I lost, we will understand. So making a social media drama, and that's unfortunately why she will always continue to be just Davido's baby mama. That is all. You understand? It's always about drama and saga. It's unnecessary. There are a lot of women that are winning big cases. When I say big cases, as in the person is a big person that, you know, and the women are winning cases in courts, and social media doesn't even know about it. But unfortunately, we live in an era where some people prefer to do social media drama, you know, than just focus on solving a problem that needs to be solved. Something else that the Tiwa Savage ex-husband wrote, that the time that he had to beg Sophia to let David see his child. I read that and I thought to myself, let me tell you guys, no parent should be begging to see their child, or else there's a crime they've committed and the law said they can't see that child for safety reason or whatever. No parent should ever be begging for their child. I'll keep using myself as a poster child for being deprived of one parent. I grew up with my father. Some of my siblings grew up with my mother. And I know what it is to miss out on one parent. As a child, it didn't matter to me what their problems were. I personally had no problems with my father or with my mother. People need to realize it. I have been saying it, but I'll keep saying it. It is like a triangle, right? When the man and the woman relationship breaks up, it is this end of the triangle that's gone. But it becomes like a V then. So it becomes like a V, the child and their father, the child and their mother. Like this. So that end has cut off. People need to know to respect children's rights. Children's rights get abused all the time. They have a right to have their fathers and their mothers in their lives. And another thing a lot of women don't seem to understand, because I think it's women that do it all the time. A man being in his children's life is not for sale. It's not dependent on how much money they can contribute. It is not something that their money should buy. No. You know why? People do that when they forget that it's not about the man, it's about the child. The same thing, men do it too. Because, well, in my own case, I grew up with my father. You know what I mean? We didn't have that free access. Just go. You know, my mother was with the 2 youngest children, right? So it is not, that relationship is not for sale. So a woman should not say, oh, because he did not give me this amount of money, or he did not give me money, he cannot see the children. No, the relationship is not for sale. It should be free. It is for the child, right? That is why I say there are ways to solve these problems without allowing emotions and egos get into it. Another thing that I'm suspecting, because another one, I think that he wrote it and said that he has not seen the girl, he has neglected the girl. If it is true, because I know they did, if it is true that Davido is depriving the child time with that child, that is sad and is inexcusable. If it is true that he's not providing for that child financially, that is also very wrong, because you can't be as rich as he is and then he's doing a giveaway all the time on the internet, and his child, you see what I'm saying? There's some things I don't want to say because the Sophia has not categorically said exactly what the problem is. Say Davido is not providing for the child. You understand? May I have not seen it, maybe it's somewhere, right? Okay, but like I'm saying, there are ways to solve these problems, but a lot of the time people abandon the right ways to go about it because they would rather do drama or do ego or do pity party or every other thing rather than go through the correct route. And I believe in my heart that if the child is the priority, a lot of these things will not be happening. You know, so I saw a comment that said, oh, Davido has a lot of children. She doesn't want to let her see her. Davido see the child. That's a business. It's not about that. Every child is an individual child. You can have 1 million children, but one child, if you don't want to have children here and there, please keep your juice to yourself. I've said it before, I will say it again. Your seed will not germinate where you did not plant your seed, where you did not spray your seeds. The children are already here. They are going to be adults tomorrow. I've said it in a few of my videos. I said, anything you cannot explain to your child or your children when they grow up, don't do it now. Because now they are kids, you can do what you want. But those kids will end up becoming 30s and 40s. And they're going to say, Dad, why were you never there? I know that it's going to be hard for Davido because he has a lot of them. One in America, one in the UK. I don't know where Chioma is now. And I think this one is in Nigeria, right? He can organize it that when it's their birthdays, he goes and visits. He can do it. Davido is flying around the world. He can do it. There are ways if somebody wants to do it. Let me tell you how you know that it's very possible. You will see a man has a girlfriend in almost every state in Nigeria. So men have girlfriends in different continents. And none of the girlfriends will miss out. They will make themselves available. Not to talk of pure, innocent children. It is doable. The concept or the idea of Davido ignoring one child because his mama wahala too much, I am against that too. Why? Because it's not about the child's mother, it's about the child. I think I'll end it with this. What I want to say is this. You see, the years you rob a child off of their parents, you can never give it back to them. And those that think they are hurting the other parent, yeah, they will hurt the other parents too, but you're hurting children and you're making them miss out on memories, beautiful memories that is theirs to keep. It's their own personal memories to keep. So are you willing to rob the children all of these things because of your pride, your ego, or your love for saga, or every other thing? I say it again. The solution to this thing is very simple. Sophia Momodu can just go to court and let the courts decide how much Davido must provide for the child. The same way, Davido, if she's not letting you see the child, by law, he can go to court and say, I want to see my child. Fight. Not against each other, but for your child. Does that make sense? So basically my message is this. I'm in a very good position to talk about this because I am one of those children. So it is something I have lived, right? Let me say this again. I made a video in the past and I wish I said, make sure you're loving your children more than you hate your ex. Because it is something that I experienced and I felt like my parents hated each other more. They loved their children, but the powerfulness of the hatred for each other became stronger than the love that they have for the children. And I'm glad that after I said that, I started noticing people saying that. I'm like, whoa, that is my quote. I'm hearing it now. Here, I hear it here. Let me hear another quote now, right? Fight for your children rather than fight against each other. Make it about the fight for your children rather than a fight against each other. In the sense that whatever you're doing, is it because you're fighting for your children or is it because you're fighting each other? Don't make it about that. Make it about the children. What will guide you is that one thing I'm about to do now, how will it benefit this child? Social media saga, will it benefit this child? No. But if I take him to court and I'm granted, blah, blah, yeah, it will benefit the child. Right? If I don't allow him see the child, would that benefit the child? No. He's going to grow up, he's going to go to school, and his friends will be like, his friends have relationship with their own parents, my own does not have. Is that going to benefit? No. My child loves to be with their father. Right? That is what benefits the child. I really hope I'm making sense. I'm saying this because time they go. Every year that is gone is a countdown. And every year that child has lost, none of you will give it back to that child. Don't do these irreparable damages. Because you can never give it back to those children. I really hope, really hope that I'm making sense with this. I don't know what you guys' opinions are. Are you one of those that believe that if a man does not pay for the children, you know, don't go to court or don't go do the right thing. Just don't withdraw the child or withdraw the children from a man. Or are you one of those that believe that if a woman is doing shakara, she don't let me see the children, Akukuma abandon the child and stop loving the child or stop showing care for that child because of their mother? I don't know if you're one of those that believe like that, or are you one of those that believe the opposite? As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.